Okay, boys. It's time. It's fucking time. Crasher against Pizza. Top 4 matchup. Let's fucking go. Whenever they ready up, we will get it started. So right here, let me just take a little bit of an analysis of these two teams. So looking at this, it looks like Crasher had said earlier, the Tangrowth is going to put in a lot of work, a lot of work up against Pizza. Pizza's going to have to bring the Ludicolo. If he doesn't bring the Ludicolo, Crasher's running through the whole team with that Tangrowth. At this point, yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see how it all plays out. I think Ludicolo is going to be the X factor. He's got to use that Ludicolo to make sure that the Tangrowth does not go balls deep right now. Can Cloyster help with its Ice-type moves? It can help with its Ice-type moves, Crooked Lady. It's definitely also going to be a factor. I think Pizza pretty much has to lead one of those two Pokemon. Or not lead, but has to bring one of those two Pokemon, if not both, to have a chance against Crasher. Crasher ain't no scrub. He knows how to swap them around so he doesn't have any problems. So we're going to see how this goes. So we see the double Starmie lead again off the gate. So we're going to find out who's got the biggest cojones, who's ready to take a risk here. High level predictions, we don't know. We've seen the dual Starmie, so what do we see here? We see Pizza swap out into his Quag, the safe play, the T-Bolt coming out of Crasher Starmie here. So now we're going to have to see, does this Starmie run Grass Knot? If this Starmie runs Grass Knot, this Quag could be good as dead real quick. So we're going to see if Crasher went out of his way to add Grass Knot to his moveset specifically for this tournament. So we're going to see this. So let's fucking see it. So he sees a double switch going into the Tangrowth. Ludicolo coming out to force that Tangrowth out. So now this Pizza's chance to get a little bit of momentum here. Definitely gonna have to make a hot predict here to what he is swapping into. The Ice Beam comes down on the Tangrowth, not killing it. Knockoff coming down out of Ludicolo. Crasher's definitely going to just swap out Tangrowth now, get that free regenerator proc, healing almost all of its health back, or a good portion of its health back. So let's see it, boys. An Energy Ball coming out, trying to make a prediction there. Unfortunately, did not go the way of our Ludicolo here. Arcanine taking a little bit of a bop on the nose there for that doggo, but he's definitely still in a decent situation. So we're gonna see what comes out of this Ludicolo and what the Ludicolo does here. So the Arcanine swaps back into Tangrowth here. Ludicolo tries to hit it with a Surf, doing a little bit of damage. Not exactly what he was looking for. The Ice Beam, I believe, could be in range now. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close, but we're going to have to wait and see. There's really no reason for Tang not to just swap back out. Do any of the Pokemon have any hazards moves? Or everyone switches to switch a lot? In this matchup, I don't think there's any hazards at all. Cook Lady, no hazards. So the Gyarados decides to come out. Ice Beam coming down on him, literally doing nothing again. So this Ludicolo is in just a weird spot, man. I think the Gyarados is definitely winning this here. He's got the ability to just potentially D-dance up if this Gyarados is running it. The Ludicolo cannot force the Gyarados out here. So let's see what he's got here, boys. So Pizza decides to swap back into a Starmie. Let's see what the Gyarados opts to go in for right now. He does go for that D-Dance, which is rough because that now makes him faster than the Starmie of... Oh, and there comes the Crunch down, killing Starmie, unfortunately for Pizza. Crasher gets the first blood here. Starmie going down on Pizza's side. So now with the Starmie down, we know that he's got the Quag and the Ludicolo left. And potentially the Lantern? I don't think we've seen the fourth Pokemon yet out of Pizza here. I'm thinking it could be the Cloyster. Yeah, there's the Cloyster coming down. So is he gonna try to go for that that good old? I think he's gonna go for the Shell Smash here. I think this is the time, this is the place to do it. So let's see what Gyarados does here. I know Crasher does normally run a Roar, but I don't know if that's really an optimal thing for this tournament. That definitely would have been a move that he took off. Oh, he goes for the taunt. Oh no, Cloyster was going for a sub there too instead of going straight for the wow. So the crunch comes down, Icicle Crash coming down on Gyarados. It is the leftovers on it though, so it looks like Crasher is fully in control here. Just gonna keep crunching at this Cloyster. Its defense even falls there, so now the Cloyster's in a bad spot. If he has Ice Shard, I don't even know if Ice Shard can kill it. It'll be really close. Does that Cloyster have Rock Blast? I would assume it does. It probably doesn't actually, lady, because he's running Shell Smash, he's running Sub, he's running Icicle Crash, so the fourth move is probably, you know, Shard. Maybe Shard or Blast, one or the other. That Crasher's doing so well, oh my god. So the crunch comes out on the Ludicolo, almost killing it here. This Gyarados is, I believe, going to go faster than Ludicolo regardless here. Yeah, it gets another crunch down. Ludicolo goes down. Fucking Ripperoonie to Pizza here. He was doing some decent plays earlier on, but Crasher just got all the momentum now. He's just building on it, just going to take Pizza out here. No Ice Shard, yeah. I'm interested to see what the fourth move on that Cloyster is, actually. Because if he had Rock Blast, he should have been using it. The hidden power out of the Quag. Oh boy, what kind of hidden power is that? I'm actually very curious. So we're just seeing more and more crunches coming out. Pizza hitting him with the Blizzard here. Yeah, this Gyarados is definitely sweeping, man. Yeah, it's over. Let's just uncover these from Pizza's team. And we'll get ready for round 2, boys. Maybe HP Grass. Maybe. I mean, definitely an interesting option there, I'd say for sure. Okay, so that crunch comes down, killing the last Pokemon of Pizza. So let's go into the second match. Crasher taking the first one here. So after that battle, I mean, Pizza's just, he's not doing horrendously bad. He's just got to learn how to play around all of Crasher's, swapping all the Pokemon around. It looks like he had a decent chance there, but the taunt really putting in the work. Like, Crasher's taunt was very, very detrimental to Pizza. That was pretty much Pizza's win condition there. And when he taunted him, it was just all over. Okay, guys, so we're gonna start the second match here. That was the highlight of this stream. I mean, keeping you're not wrong, bro. Okay, so we see the Tangrowth starting out strong here against the Starmie. So this puts Pizza in a bit of a decision-making area right now. He can opt to go for the Ice Beam, trying to face exactly what's in front of him. I think if he... I don't think that's the play. Because the Tangrowth can still just rotate out, heal a lot back up. This Tangrowth is just going to continue to put in so much goddamn work against Crasher. Or against a Pizza. Moogle. It's okay, that actually woke me up. My parrot uses hyper voice, fucking for real. Okay, guys. So we see the good old Ludicolo come out, gets Giga Drained right here. The Ludicolo has some good potential here to put some beat down on Tangrowth. Unfortunately, like it really would have helped out Pizza if he had a Pokemon with knockoff to knock that leftovers off. Because Tangrowth is just going to keep healing off that, keep healing off the Regenerator proc. it's going to be really hard for him to take it out. The only realistic thing that I see taking it out in like one full swipe is the Cloyster being shell smashed up, but the problem with that is he Crasher knows and has the Gyarados in the back. Yeah, have a good night, Coupon. Much love, my man. Peace out. Good night, buddy. So Ludicolo shooting that Ice Beam out. Giga Drain coming out, healing him up. That Ice Beam actually did a little more than I remembered it doing last time, but I feel like the Ludicolo is still just in such an awkward position. You coming back for me tomorrow? Sounds good, Coupon. Have a good night. Yeah, Coupon, me and you gotta talk tomorrow, buddy. We gotta do a good old talk. Oh, he's out of here. I'll PM on Discord. So he goes into the Arcanine using the E-Speed to take out... Yeah, oh, have a good one, Coupon. Thank you. So he takes out the Ludicolo with the E-Speed. So, yeah, Arcanine, a real Troopa. So we see the Cloyster come out now. So basically what he's got to do is he's got to hit Shell Smash right now. He's got to hit it right now. There's no, well, see, the Arcanine's going to have Wild Blitz, though. I don't know if Wild Blitz is going to be enough to kill this thing. If it is, like, he's pretty much in deep shit. So if the Wild Blitz kills it, I would... Oh, he goes for close combat. Oh, 1 HP. He still goes for the sub. Oh, my. It doesn't have enough HP. Pizza. No, my man. Do you guys know how much a polar bear weighs? Enough to break the ice. How's it going? Zane of Asgard. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Fucking amazing opening text there, buddy. That is super funny. I appreciate you coming out. We are hosting a Elemental Series challenge. No one used a Pear Trapper Azumarill, but someone used a Sap Sipper one, Adept Xeno. So the E-Speed just securing the kill on Cloyster. Yeah, at this point, I'm good. I play Thirst Piano today, but I couldn't find the low key. Oh my god, bro, you're a fucking legend. You are a fucking legend. So at this point, Pizza's just fighting an uphill battle. I don't really, he in a rough spot. We'll just go with that. At this point, both of the Pokemon that Pizza need to win have died. Jesus, Zane. Zane, you're something, man. Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you? Flying fishy sweep. Yeah, let's see. It goes into the Starmie here. It shouldn't be an Oblivion. Yeah, actually, it should be it's a water absorb Quag, I believe. Chook Lady, water absorb.
Hey, well, now the game's over, so I'm just gonna unmute.
No, you're good.
GG's to Pizza there. He doesn't really have an like. The thing is,
dude, the Zane guy is so funny.
Yeah, I fucking was reading that. What is it? The thing is with his team, it's the fact that oh, he's clicking me there. Because he doesn't really have a way of dealing with the Gyarados after a +1. I wanted to keep bringing Gyarados every time, and then I led Tangrowth. Oh, he forfeited, but I led Tangrowth because I honestly thought he'd want to bring the Lantern, but he decided not to for some reason. I guess he's fearing me having Earthquake. But like, even though he should know that I have Waterfall like over Earthquake, so I have like Stab. I don't know, but like, you know, I don't know. It was questionable in my opinion.
Okay, so we're gonna do Kotaru against Pizza for the third place prize, and then we'll get into the finals, man.
Yeah, you have to cost the first game by yourself. I gotta go for like a couple of minutes.
Okay,
I'll be back very shortly there.
No problem, man. No problem. So it's gonna be Pizza against Kotaru here in our semifinals, or in our third place match. The finals is gonna be Crasher against Venomex. Okay, So once they are ready up, we will get this all started now. Let's go, boys. Third place match. Okay, we're just waiting on Kotaru to pick his lead Pokemon. Save some girls for the rest of us, Zane. That's awesome. Okay, let's get it started, boys. Let's fucking go. So let's see who they decided to lead off here. Okay, so we see the Starmie out of Pizza going into the Azumarill of Kotaru. So at this point, you think the safe pick here out of Starmie is just the T-Bolt. Basically anything switching in here except for the... He can either switch into Lanturn or Tang, and like Tang just makes too much sense right now. So Pizza could get a little cheeky and go for an Ice Beam and take a big risk here. But there's always the chance that this Azumarill belly drums or just plays rough and puts a hurting on the Starmie. So it's all a game of prediction at this point. Psyshock is the play. Yeah, I mean if he's running Psyshock Nits, I agree. So he goes with the T-Bolt, hitting super effective, proccing off the Citrus Berry, the play rough, coming out of Azumarill, putting a nice chunk onto the Starmie. That Azumarill didn't even take half from that, though. It can actually live a entire another T-Bolt, like, healthy. Like, he'll be at, like, 25%. So at this point, he should be Gucci. So he goes for the Aqua Jet here, killing the Starmie. It was enough, so down goes Starmie right off the bat, man. Sounds like something a bot would say. Saki's not... I used the knowledge you gave me like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, that tanky ass Azumarill. Let's fucking go. So we're gonna see what Pizza's gonna swap into here. Pizza's really not in the best spot as far as a switch into, because what can he really go into that's going to give this Azumarill like a run for its money? Just another like Lanturn if he brought it? Oh, he decides to go for the Cloyster here. Very interesting. What is up, my fellow human? I'm busy doing human things. Jesus Christ, Zane. Okay, guys, so let's see what Pizza can pull off. Does he go for the Shell Smash? Does he throw up the sub? This man is loving the sub. Yo, Zane. Yo, Zane, say hello if you ain't a bot, buddy. Say hello, my name is Zane right now if you ain't a bot, man. I want to see if he is a bot or not. Okay. So we see the sub come out of the Cloyster, but the Azumarill does get the belly drum up. The Icicle Crash. Oh, Pizza! Fuck, bruh. He misses the Icicle Crash. He says his name is Wilford Warstash. Yo, man, this is a real person. This is a real man. I told him to say it, though, man. Bot with voice speak recognition, PogChamp. That's fucking funny, boys. Okay, so we see the Azumarill here. It does get hit. It doesn't kill. Oh my. Pizza, man. This is rough, bro. Yeah, I don't really understand the Icicle Crash either on the Cloyster. Maybe the Cloyster is not, yes, I'm a real man, want to do skateboards? Skateboards, question mark? What the fuck? So the Aqua Jet coming down, claiming the Cloyster. So at this point, he's just going to put in some heavy work with this Azumarill. He's literally clicking Aqua Jet the whole way now until it dies. He's going to put a little bit of chunk damage on whatever Pizza brings out here. Yeah, people use Icicle Spear with Skill Link and Rock Blast with Skill Link, lady. I don't really know if his Cloister doesn't have a Skill Link. Maybe. I'm a little confused on that one too. It could just be a Jolly Cloister. I guess that makes sense, Moogle. Oh my, the play rough KOs the Quag. Jesus Christ. This Azumarill is a motherfucking tank, boys. Jesus. That is nuts. Poor, I don't even know what to say. That poor boy. He's getting mollywopped. So the Aqua Jet is coming out here. Doing a little bit of damage to this Gyarados, but this Gyarados is still going to be healthy here. We're about to start the finals right after this match, guys. Make sure you guys stay in here. If you guys are enjoying what we're doing, make sure you guys smack that follow button. Show us some love and support. So let's see it, man. Let's fucking see it. So he opts to go for the Lantern here. Gonna throw out some electricity onto Pizza. It's over, man. It is over. The Quag's gone, the Starmie's gone. All it is a Cloister and a Gyarados right now. So Lantern hits Thunderbolt, and he should be Gucci. T-Bolt comes down, KO and Gyarados. So right now all he has left is that Cloister, and it's not going to be enough. So Pizza does forfeit. Yo, thank you so much for the participation, Pizza and Kotaru. Kotaru will get third place prize, so basically what that means is he will be getting the third choice of the 3 prizes that are here.
That's bad.
Okay, so we see the Ludicolo start out on Pizza's side here, directly into the Tang. He's going to hit that Ice Beam. He's going to put a nice hurting on this thing.
Beam.
Sludge Bomb,
Kotaru won
come
the first
to...
one, right? Wait, who won the first game?
Sakitos.
No?
Yeah, it was Kotaru.
Okay, just making sure, because I was about to say, you don't really want to go for really out there plays if you're not a game up.
So now he just has to swap here. Like, the Tang has to go out. There's no reason.
I mean, it doesn't have to.
There's no reason for it to stay in. He's going to click Ice Beam.
No, I'm just saying, because when I versed Pizza, the first game he was just clicking what's in front of him with the Ludicolo, then the second game he started to over-predict, and I kind of just abused that. So, I mean, like, he can, definitely, it's risky, but you gotta read the player mainly.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, because the first game I was trying to switch around to try to force the Ludicolo out. He just didn't want to, like, leave, so I was just like, alright, I'll keep switching. He just attacks what's in front, so I'm like, next game, okay, I'm just gonna stay in this time. Like, that was my mindset at least. But, I mean, it worked, so we just want to see how these guys play it out. ZZ Pizza's definitely gonna have to play from behind there. Yeah, he can't be as risky as he's like to.
No, I know what you're saying, Ox. Okay. So let's fucking see it, boys.
Yeah, it goes out into the Lantern. That's relatively safe. He's just gonna click Ice Beam again. He's not in range of the Giga Drain, so he can opt to click Volt Switch if he'd like to, providing that he does not have the Lantern. But I mean, we'll see, I guess.
Yo, I gotta go pee, Crasher, so I'll be right back.
Oh, you're good, you're good. Yeah, he's not in range of the energy, but Volt Switch is going to be doing a nice little number. Now basically, Katara is just going to go into something that's faster. Tangrowth isn't faster, but it should be able to live this Ice Beam and kill it with the Sludge Bomb. The only problem is now he's going to be playing from behind because he's got a low Tangrowth. That's not killing. Yeah, almost there. And the crit. Basically, it's really just kind of like... Tangrowth does have access to Regenerator, but it's only going to be going up to about half health. Whilst this Lantern is pretty much just good to sack. He needs to free switch it into something. When am I streaming? I'll probably be streaming after Raven, man. I was meant to stream yesterday, but I didn't get around to doing it because there was a couple of other things I had to do. I got caught up a bit. Tangrowth should be able to outspeed the Quagsire and click Giga Drain for free. I don't think he really... I mean, it's risky, but at least if he'll know now if the Quagsire... Yeah, he's putting a lot of dots in chat. I don't think he meant to go out into the Quag. It doesn't really make much sense in my opinion, but I guess you get to click Giga Drain for free now. I'm very confused. This is questionable. It had to have been a misclick. There's a toilet spout the wrong way where you. Oh my god. Yeah, it's the wrong way. Yeah, we're just all retarded down here.
Okay,
We'll
I'm
see,
back,
man.
boys.
Yeah, he brought out the Quags there and the tank. I don't know if he's. Yeah, that's what Simile just said. He's either that or it's literally just an honest. Yeah, it's just a misclick. Okay.
Ooh,
Fire
goes down.
I'm from Australia, man. If you can't, yeah, I'm Australian as it gets, man.
Why did pizza type
Yeah,
dot
I
dot 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 dot?
Because he switched the Quag in and it looked like a misclick. Because there's no way you're gonna bring in a Quagsire after your Ludicolo dies into a Tangrowth, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree with that.
It makes sense at least. Second comes out crit. Wow, that crit definitely mattered most likely.
Yeah, that's actually huge. That's like exactly what he needed to have a chance. Like
Crit
exactly. Definitely mattered.
Yeah, because you're not killing with psychic most of the
Pretty
time.
much Pizza's
Unless-
whole chance to win any of these matches is just completely reliant on killing the Tangrowth. Like he has zero chance if he can't take the Tang down. Like that's
just
the whole game.
The majority of his team. He's got the opposing Tangrowth and Tentacle to wall it there, but outside of that, oh no, excuse me.
Problem is this
really
Azumarill.
decides
Like problem is this Azumarill can just take like 2 T-bolts.
Oh, it takes the Thunderbolt
takes
and
2.
kills with play rough.
It takes 2. It takes 2 Thunderbolts, dude.
And it has a Citrus Berry as well, so I mean.
Yeah. Because of
But
the
you never
citrus-
belly drum right now. If this Azumarill has knockoff, I don't think it can learn knockoff through.
No, I don't either. I don't think it
Because
can
otherwise,
either.
knockoff would 100% be the play. You'd have to click. I want to know right now.
No, he
Because I
doesn't.
really, yeah.
Crazy Cooklay says, I love this Azumarill. So the T-bolt comes down, does about half. Citrus Berry
It's not
procs
gonna kill.
off.
Player off kills. Oh, it doesn't. Wow. Okay, it may be in
It
range
might
of
be a
Aqua Jet
roll.
now. Yeah.
'Cause
I
last
guess
time-
it
I
should
think
be
we
in
s-
range of Aqua Jet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
wow! It's tanking. He's gonna tank the Thunderbolt there.
Yeah, so he's Gucci.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Maybe I swear that would do more. Or am I just going insane?
I think you're going fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, maybe, man. No, that should be enough. You're doing 78 min, and you're doing about like 18% with like Aqua Jet. That should be enough, but I guess it's definitely a roll. And he's got really bad rolls. Shell Smash. Oh, quick play rough. That's dead. Oh, it's not dead?
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, that defense stat on Hoist is deceptively good.
So
Yeah,
Aqua Jet there,
Aqua Jet's coming
it
out.
does go down, so...
He's getting really greedy. He got really greedy with the Shell Smash. Like, that's what he was doing against me. I kind of abused that, because I knew he had subs, so I'm like, fuck it. If I just get enough damage on so he can't sub up, or if he Shell Smashes up, I just Revenge Kill with Arcanine with an E-Speed. That's what I was going for originally. I was like, okay, I'm not going to kill with close combat. Let me try to make sure I can weaken him enough so I can Revenge Kill with E-Speed.
Yo,
Looks
good
like,
game.
Guitar's gonna take that.
Good game, Pizza. Good game, Kotaru. Okay, so let me do a little bit of an analysis of these teams here. So we have seen Venomex putting in some real fucking work with this Roserade. So for those of you guys that do not know, Roserade does have the poison typing, grass poison. So basically its weaknesses are Psychic, Ice, Fire, and Flying. So if we look at our man Crasher's team here, he does have the Arcanine for that. He does have the Psychic in the Starmie for that. And then the Ice Fang potentially on the Gyarados, and HP Ice potentially on the Tang. So I think he might have HP Fire on Tang, but I could be wrong. But either one of those HP should put a little bit of damage on there. But I think Venomex is just going to ride this Roserade train and try to take it all the way through the finals here. I mean, there's really no reason. I don't really see too much. I mean, Slowbro could have a Psychic move on it. But these guys are both very, very good players. So we're going to see some high-quality PvP action, guys. Thank you so much for coming out and watching. Okay, guys, so let's see it. So we see the Vaporeon into the Starmie here. This is pretty interesting to me. The T-Bolt comes down right away on this Vaporeon. Let's see it. Ooh, he goes for the Shadow Ball, putting a nice fucking hurting on this Starmie. I do not think that Crasher was expecting that one. The Starmie is pretty much forced out now. It can't kill this Vaporeon, so the Starmie is gonna be forced to switch into something. So we're gonna see what Crasher decides on here, boys. He's not in the best place right now. So let's see what he decides to go into here. This Vaporeon could be running Ice, but we just don't know the set now. It could have an Ice Beam on it. It could have. He decides to go into Arcanine. Let's see what he clicks here. Let's see the Scald. The Scald coming out, putting a fucking KO down on our man Arcanine here. Venomex with the first blood. That was a very nice prediction. Hell yeah, Venomex. Let's fucking go. Let's get some fucking shiny Golducks in the chat, man. Shiny Golducks out the ass. Thank you so much for coming out for this tournament, guys. Crash is getting poopied on, Moogle. That's what's happening, dude. Easy money. Let's fucking go, boys. So we see the Gyarados throwing that Intimidate on the Vaporeon, doing literally nothing. He says, this thing walls me too hard. Yeah, man, it is a fucking monster. So the taunt comes down out of Vaporeon. Vaporeon clicks that Ice Beam, putting a little bit of chip damage down on this Gyarados. So let's see it. Crunch coming down, putting a little bit of damage down. The Ice Beams are just flying out of this Vaporeon right now. He could potentially get a freeze here out of this. That would be the most optimal thing here. I don't think that this Gyarados wins this 1v. Oh, he does. The Ice Beam coming down once again does not get the freeze. So this Gyarados is going to get the opportunity to kill this Vaporeon here. It'll be interesting to see if Venomex just lets it happen or if he tries to swap into something else here, boys. So the Protect coming down now. Getting a little bit more healing off of that Crunch. So like this is an interesting scenario because he can either go for another Protect. Oh, he does not. He just lets the Crunch come down on him. So Vaporeon does go down here. This Gyarados is very low now, so I'm thinking the Revenge Kill is coming. Yeah, that is an offensive Vaporeon though. So we see the Intimidate coming out of the Arcanine onto the Gyarados. Gonna go for that Wild Charge right now, I'm thinking. So it'll be interesting to see if Crasher decides to switch out here. He has that Tang to switch out into. Oh, he decides to go into the Starmie here. Probably a very good decision. The Wild Charge does come out, killing the Starmie. Let's see that. Wow, Crasher is definitely not in the best of positions here. But let's see if he can pull it out, boys. Yes, Ox. That is exactly what happened, man. Okay, so now he gets the Intimidate off on that Arcanine. The Wild Charge does come out, KOing the Gyarados. Oof. So I'm thinking that last Tang is going to come out and he's going to get hit with that fire. Yeah, our man Crasher just decides to forfeit right there. So let's get the second battle underway, boys. Crasher against Venomex. Venomex is so unique with all of his team building for all of these tournaments. I fucking love when he's able to participate. It is always super cool. He never fails to disappoint. So we're seeing this offensive Vaporeon put in some real fucking work against Crasher. I was definitely not expecting that to be the Mon that is as big of a difference maker as it has been recently. Let's see if they swap up the leads here. Let's see it. So he decides to lead with the Vaporeon again. There's really no reason not to at this point. This Vaporeon is putting in some real fucking work right now. So let's see it. Let's see it, guys. Let's see what he opts to do here. Yeah, no problem, Nits. Okay. So Crasher can't just let the same thing happen here, can he? There's no way he can. He knows that there's an Ice Beam on this Vaporeon, so he can't really go Tang. I just don't think he's got anything for this Vaporeon, guys. I think Crasher might just get literally busted, crashed, I guess we could say. Crasher could just get straight crashed. He doesn't really have a grass Pokemon that can do too much. So he decides to go into the Intimidate here to tank the Shadow Ball. Okay, so he's going to go Wild Charge. That's his play, maybe? Wild Charge and then sack into something else. So he Wild Charges, puts a fucking beating on this Vaporeon. Scald comes out, killing the Arcanine though. So I guess that is the best way to handle this situation, in the fact that he's trying to get the Vaporeon out of there as soon as he possibly can, because he knows that the Vaporeon is the hard wall against his team right now. So if he can just lose one Mon for the Vaporeon and, like, you know, 1-for-1 with it, that'll be his best case scenario. So I think we're going to see the Starmie come back out here. Oh no, he decides to go with the Gyarados here. I guess he is within crunch range, so that does make sense. So let's see the crunch out of the Gyarados here. Let's see it, guys. Oh, he goes for a D-Dance here. The Ice Beam coming down. So he can pretty much freely D-Dance up a lot here. I think he might have finally found out what he wants to do. So he gets the free D-Dance, then he kills the Vaporeon. So that D-Dance is going to actually be a big difference changer in his potential to sweep the rest of his team here, because now he's faster. Now he's faster, so that's going to mean a lot here. So the Intimidate does come out, though, bringing the Gyarados back down to base damage, but he still has that speed buff. So we could see, I think, a Wild Charge coming out of the Arcanine right here. I mean, I still think the Gyarados can kill it. No, it can't. So basically the Slowbro comes back out here to take this Wild Charge. The Wild Charge comes out, doing about half the health of this Slowbro here. The leftovers proc off. It looks like a potential 2-hit KO, though, out of this Arcanine. This Arcanine just hits Wild Charge. Like Wild Charge, Wild Charge, Wild Charge. Oh, wow. It's not enough. Low roll there. The Scald comes out, killing the Arcanine. Feels bad for our boy Venomex here. I think that was just a low roll. So we see the MVP Roserade making its appearance right now. Let's see it. So we see the Giga Drain coming out, KO in the Slowbro right off the rip here. So I'm not too familiar with Roserade's speed tier, so give me 1 second to look this up. So Roserade's speed is a 90. So that is actually not too bad, but not as good as Starmie. So he hits it with that Psyshock, killing the Roserade. It looks like our man Crasher found the answer to this all. So let's see, the Shiftry comes out though. Shiftry is gonna put in a I think this is over. Because he's gonna click Ice Beam. It's gonna put a good old bit of damage on our man Shiftry here. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to kill. I don't know if he runs Ice Beam. I would assume he does. Oh, he decides to swap out here. Let's see it. Goes into the Gyarados. Let's see what the Shiftry... Oh, he just wants to get the Intimidate off. That is smart. So the Leaf Blade does come out right now. That's actually really smart out of Crasher here. Just going to literally cut Shiftry's attack in half. He knows he can't swap out. It's the last Pokemon. He can just abuse the Intimidate right here for free and have literally no opposition right now. So let's see, it's the waterfall does come down. Ooh, he gets the crit. That crit definitely put a bit of damage. That's gonna put it in range for pretty much anything out of the Starmie. So it looks like our man Crasher is gonna get game 2, boys. Poggers in the chat, fucking shiny Golducks out the ass here. He says this is a roll, by the way. What, this Starmie attack? How is that a roll? Huh. Well, the Ice Beam does come down. Yeah, no, I don't think that's a roll, dude. Sucker Punch? Sucker Punch would have been savage. Oh, he was assuming he was going to Sucker Punch. Okay. That does make sense. No Sucker Punch. Interesting. So let's get back. Let's get right into Game 3, guys. Let's not wait whatsoever. Venomex against Crasher. Game 3 to decide the winner of our Elemental Series Challenge. So we see our boy Crasher trying to pull out the win here against Venomex and his Roserade team. I mean, it's all about being able to see what your opponent's game plan is and pretty much counter it. So now that Crasher was able to counter Venomex, it'll be interesting to see if Venomex will be able to come up with something to also then counter back the counter from Crasher. Keeping that Vaporeon out is definitely... keeping the Vaporeon alive is very important. Vaporeon literally hard walls Crasher's entire team. So if he can find a way to handle it, well, that's going to be a huge deciding factor right now for us. Okay, so we see the Arcanine switch now. The Intimidate coming down, the D-Dance coming down. So all that really did there was Crasher got a free speed buff into this Gyarados, but it should be forced out by the Arcanine. He doesn't want to lose this thing here. D-Dance ×3. I don't know about that, Xeno. It's gonna die. Yes, Clux, this is the finals. Game 3, buddy. You came back at the perfect time. We're going to do some marbles after this, man. So don't you leave. Don't you go anywhere. Okay, let's fucking see it. Well, it's all just going to depend on how risky our man Crasher wants to play this. It doesn't look like he's brought the Tang yet, so I don't think he's even bringing it because he knows that Roserade just literally makes it useless. So Arcanine coming out here, getting the Intimidate on the opposing Arcanine. Wild Charge coming out, really not doing much of anything. Let's see it, boys. So the Crasher's Arcanine got the Intimidate off, meaning Venomex should probably swap out here, but it's kind of a risky swap because you don't know, is Fire coming, is Electric coming. I would say he's probably going to predict the Wild Charge, so I wouldn't go back into the Vaporeon right now, but we'll see what he decides to do. We'll see what he brought to. Oh, he decides to stay in here. The Wild Charge coming out. Arcanine with the Outrage. That's enough to kill Crasher's Arcanine. That is that's huge because that's one more thing that takes out the Vaporeon. So without this Arcanine, Venomex's Vaporeon could potentially run rampant and wall Crasher's whole team. Because at this point, what does he really have? All he has is the Starmie, which we saw loses a 1v1. So he could be in for a hurt in here, boys. So let's see it, guys. So we see the Psyshock coming out, getting the revenge kill on Venomex's Arcanine, but here comes the Vaporeon. Yes, it comes directly out here. There's really no fear here. I think Crasher is not in a very nice spot right now. I think he's forced to switch. He decides to go into the Gyarados. We're just going to pretty much go back into what we just had before. The Shadow Ball coming out, putting a little bit of damage on this Gyarados. So I'm thinking Ice Beam, Ice Beam, Ice Beam. Potentially a swap out of Venomex's Vaporeon. I did forget, it looks like this Gyarados actually does slowly handle the Vaporeon as long as he doesn't get a freeze on him. So we're going to see if the freeze procs off for Venomex here or not. That's literally going to play the whole part here. It looks like the crunch might... it's going to be so close, boy. Oh, he gets the freeze. There it is. The freeze coming out on Crasher. Feels bad, man. That's pretty much probably going to be game there. But we'll see what Crasher can do here. So he opts to go into the Vaporeon, or go into the Slowbro here. The Shadow Ball comes down, clipping that Slowbro so hard. Venomex taking full control right now. Yeah, he could have had it without the freeze. I agree, weird, but this makes it a little bit too easy. So this Shadow Ball comes out, killing our man Slowbro. Crasher is in desperation mode right now. Let's see it. The Starmie coming out. Gonna hit the good old T-Ball twice right now, guys. Gameplay mechanics. Okay, so we see the T-Ball coming out. It looks like he is going to get this Vaporeon kill, but it's not going to be enough right now.
That's game. I got frozen, man. I can't win now. It's literally impossible.
Damn, dude. That's rough.
That sucks. That actually sucks so much, man. Like, I could've won that. I don't even know what he has in the back as well, so like... It's so stupid.
So guys, make sure you contact Nits in-game for your prize. Basically, the options here for this for the prizes for this tournament are, let's see it. First place gets the first pick here, and it is going to be, oops. First place is going to get to choose between 300k, a shiny Timid Chlorophyll Oddish that has 29 defense and 30 special attack, lockable for HP Fire, or a shiny Adamant Intimidate Gyarados.